Ooh, what an intro. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Next Level JJ. And as I think you can guess by that intro, the official Rust trailer, that's what we're playing tonight. We're playing a bit of building and killing for funsies. Yeah, if you haven't seen Rust before, it's a game that I only got to know about a half a year ago, and I've been following it slowly but surely, watching some streamers, and got really hooked to it. And eventually I decided, you know what, install the game. I gave it a go. I'm a complete noob at it, but had a lot of fun, and so I thought, let's give it a go tonight. Now, if this is your first time joining my channel, welcome. It's great to have you. My name is JJ, and our channel is all about taking things to the next level. Now, if there's ever a place that you need to go to find out more about me or find out ways to support me, it's right down on screen right now, www.nextleveljj.com. In there, you'll find all kinds of cool stuff, most importantly, my schedule. So after the stream, I'll be setting up my schedule for next weekend. I love playing all games. I'm not locked into this sort of one specific type of game. I am playing Battlefield 6, as I think the whole planet is doing, but also I play other games. I was going to do a Sea of Thieves stream earlier this weekend, but unfortunately I fell ill. Feeling better now, but there's quite a switch up. I did a Hades stream this morning, and next week I'm going to be getting into DCS, which is a digital combat simulator. Another thing that's quite cool that I'm going to be working on is my top 100 games list. Now, this is quite a big one. You can imagine, on my website, I've put together a list of 100 games that I have played before and would like to play again, or games that I've never played before and really need to give it a go. Elden Ring, I've been saving that for so long for the right time, and there will be a period in the coming months where we'll crack that nut. But also new games, I really want to give a new game a go, see if the hype is, truly warranted. But yeah, I need your help with this top 100 list. And so what I basically need you to do is go and sign up. And then in the newsletter that I'm going to be sending out, which, by the way, won't be an annoying weekly thing, it'll be of value, I can promise you. But in there, I'm going to be sending out instructions on how you can add games to the list, but also, most importantly, how we as a community can vote up which one to play next. And then when we play it, we'll basically, within a day, be able to go, is this a game we want to play again next week? Or is it, an absolute write-off, not interested, give it a rating and put it in the leaderboard and move on. And so this is going to take some time. And again, like I said, I want to get your feedback on that. And that's an important thing for the entire channel. I am building this. This is my core focus. I've quit my job. I've fully signed up to the streaming lifestyle, and that's because, one, I love games. I love talking about games. I love sharing games. I love hearing from other people about their experiences with games. But also I like, just the whole world of media and streaming. I've worked in live television before, and so I'm committing to this, and that means I need your help. Now, how can you help? It starts with something as simple as just clicking the like button or clicking the thumbs up, whatever system you're on. And if you enjoy it, maybe you can subscribe and, click the bell icon on YouTube and so forth, so you can learn more about it later. Other than that, on my website, you'll just see there's a little bit of a bio over me. And again, I'm very interested in your feedback, so go check it out. Also, next week we'll be working on a bit of merch as well. So got a cool couple of designs that I'm keen to put online. And then, if you want to join the community, you can buy some cool shirts. So a new addition for tonight's stream. So I've added a studio light. Now, little secret, it's not actually a studio light. It's a Philips Hue light that is projecting its light through an old microphone screen, which is hilarious. But it seems to be diffusing the light very well. So we'll give it a go. If you're wondering why I'm sweating, I'm down here in New Zealand in Auckland, and we're coming into the summertime now, and so it's quite warm. But in typical fashion, no matter how long before a stream I start prepping for it, I'm always adding extra stuff, and it always just means that I'm right to the deadline. So in this case, it was clipping that intro so that I can use it, but also I was messing around with masks and made it work, but for some reason then it cancelled all the other cameras. The fun parts of learning how to stream. And so again, your feedback is vital here. In the comments down below, if you think something can be improved or you've got a cool idea, let me know. I want to take all of this in, and together we can build something in 2-3 years that's massive and we're proud of it, and we're just one cool global community. Also, you're hearing the music in the background. I say this all the time. I use Stream Beats by Harris Heller as intro to my streams, and also the exit. They're super cool. Go and check them out on Spotify. They really they make me feel cool while doing my stream, and I think if you're listening to it wherever you are in the car or when you're doing your stuff, I'm sure you're going to feel the same. All right, so without further ado, we're going to get into Rust. And now I'm going to stress again, I am not a Rust pro. I have been watching a fairly decent amount of the streamer called William. I love his content. It's actually a compliment. A bit of a story. I had a person the other day watch my Hades stream, and he came back to me and he said, I fell asleep during your stream. And I saw this as a big compliment. Because, okay, yes, it could be that things are so boring that you're just falling asleep. That's not the case here. What happens is I love watching William streams because he's got a soothing voice, and the way he plays the game is quite relaxing sometimes. Of course, he's really good at shooting. But the key thing is I don't think you fall asleep to stuff that's annoying. And so, yeah, I think it was quite a nice compliment. But anyway, I've been watching a lot of his streams. He does hardcore builds, and he's really good at shooting and stuff like that. Nothing near that level, but he got me interested in Rust. And now I'm very keen to invest slowly but surely time over the coming months and even years to building out something really cool. Now, for those of you who don't know, Rust is a very old game, all right? There's some people that might even be watching the stream that were born after it was released. But it actually came out into early access, I guess you can maybe call it, in, December of 2013? That's ages ago. That's 12 years ago or something like that. I mean, in game terms, that's huge, right? I think that it actually only hit its full release in 2018, but it had a very long gestation period, and obviously they just keep adding to it and adding to it. And in short, Rust is a game that allows you, it's a survival game, but it basically allows you to do pretty much anything you like. It's a big multiplayer game. You have lots of people playing in clans, but it's also a game you can play solo. Again, I reference William. Maybe I'll put a link in the description to his channel so you can go check him out. Fantastic stuff. And yeah, it'd be a dream to one day play with him, even though I'd have to learn a lot before I can play on his level. But regardless, he he plays a lot of solo, and so it means him against the world, and how he builds his base, without anybody else's input, is very cool. But important, a lot of you might look at Rust and go, oh, there's a lot of people who are just going to murder me and raid my base online. Don't worry, there are servers you can join where there is no PvP. All right, so I tonight will be playing a PvE, no PvP server, because I want to enjoy and relax the process of learning how to build stuff, okay? Like, it's quite in depth, If you want to achieve certain things, you have to basically get things, make them work together, combine, create something, and then they keep stepping up. Then you research stuff. It sounds laborious. It's not. It's actually a lot of fun. The moment you get your light to turn on for the first time because you hardwired a solar panel to a battery to a switch to a light. Sounds laborious. It's not. It's a lot of fun. So, what are our goals for tonight? Simple. I want to create a cool base in the jungle. It is dangerous in the jungle, but I thought just to keep things switched up a little bit alive, we'll go in the jungle. And so we're going to try and find a unused pond, if there is one, because the server has probably been running for quite some time. But that'll give us fresh water. And so we'll build a base there, and then we'll try and pump at some point, maybe, I don't know if we'll be able to do it in this stream, pump fresh water into it and create a little bit of a farm. All right, okay, so without any further ado, shall we jump over into Rust? There we go. Welcome to it. This game has so much atmosphere, like it's insane. Now, I haven't messed around with my camera placement as yet, so currently I'm top right. But if that interferes with some of the game, I might move it down to here. But basically what you should be seeing is that the server I played a month ago, and so again I might have forgotten a lot, is a pure PvE. There's no decay, there's no killing, there's no raiding. It's the vanilla Rust setup, which means the map is the standard one, all the functions and stuff are the standard one. But yeah, super keen to give it a go, so let's go. Connecting. Spooky. And that's another thing I find fascinating about Rust. You can do so much in it. There's underwater diving systems, there's boats, there's airdrops, there's helicopters, there's hot air freaking balloons, man. It's insane the stuff that you can do in this game, and all of it you can create almost yourself. So there's a lot of variety in it. But from what I've seen, the PvP is actually really good. You know, again, if you watch a streamer like Will Jim, you'll see some of it is it's very tactical. It's not kind of, you know, Battlefield 6 where you just run and gun. You know, it's a bit more, I guess, a little bit more strategic in what you do, because if you die, there's real penalties in it. Okay, so we're in, and I just want to see. So I believe this will be a new map. And so we definitely want to find a pond in the jungle. Ooh, how about that pond over there? That looks pretty cool. Okay, so Q23, there is a shop there, but another thing is, you know, we want to be close to stuff that we could potentially get some, you know, minerals from, and scrap and stuff, and so it could be better to try and set up in this pond because we're quite close to a few things. So I-23 is good, but also it depends heavily on which side of the map we form. Hopefully we can get to I-23, and that looks like a sweet spot. All right, let's go. Oh, it's Halloween. Yeah, looking forward to Halloween. We're arranging a bit of a fun event at my club. All right, here we go. We are alive. Cool. Right. Now, I am running a fairly average gaming laptop, and so Rust, I have found, sometimes there's a hard time playing, especially when I'm doing a stream as well. So it's not going to be the smoothest thing. And this is where I need everybody's help. We can build this channel out. We can get to a point where this will just be, you know, a powerful 50 series card or something like that. Okay, good news. So we did spawn fairly close to what we were aiming for. And so we wanted I-23. Now, there's a high chance that there'll be somebody there. So we'll just go from here, see if we can make it to there. That's not the only one. There might be other places we want to go to. So, target set. Let's go. Now, I just have to remember the key commands as well. Oh, that's not good. Oh, we're already in trouble. What the hell? What the hell? Why am I being attacked by a freaking zombie? That's not normal. Oh, it's a Halloween thing. Why am I being attacked by a freaking zombie? Oh, and I bet you now we can spawn on the other side of the freaking map. Killed by Scarecrow. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, a little bit of poo did come out because I thought it was a bear. And where are we now? Where are we now? Hang on. There's a button you can push. Okay, fine. Now we got a bit further to go. So, I don't know if... Oop. I wonder, I might have to change a setting in Rust. Because I think it's a bit naughty for a stream to have people's bodies show, you know, all of their features. Image effects. It's in here somewhere. Let's see. Is it accessibility? Gameplay. All right, let's have a look. There we go. Nudity. Let's just go for underwear, I guess. That's probably going to be the safest approach that I've seen yet. So there you go, QQ. How do I know if QQ's dead? And so, yeah, as you can see, this is pretty much just an open server where anybody can join and just have a bit of fun. Obviously, it's based on my side of the planet, not on yours. But I'm sure there'll be servers like that. All right, cool. I can remember that button. This is to look around. Beautiful. See, a more prepared streamer would have gone online and played this game just a little bit to settle in. But not me. I like just throwing myself at challenges and figuring it out as we go. All right. Seems legit. Let's see what's in here. Now, there are places where you'll just get shot for just being, but so far I'm not... Oh, please don't shoot at me. Let's see what's in here. Oh, this is where I can get a horse. Okay, cool. I'm not going to take anything because I'm dead scared that they're going to shoot me and I really don't want to die immediately and risk the chance of being spawned at the worst side of the planet. Okay, so another thing that's quite important is drinking water, eating food, and your health. And so it is a survival game. You do, unfortunately... Okay. I don't know if that's a good idea. Taking somebody's sign. I hope that wasn't actually somebody's proper sign. So I'm going to go over to the lighthouse because I want to see if I can maybe get something cool. And that is the jungle over there, so we might just continue our swim across. Okay, fine. I do find the water escape mechanics of this game to be annoying, I've found in the past. Alright. Maybe if I try to beat it... Oh, anyway, here we go. Cool. That's good. That's good. And so we can immediately eat an apple and drink some water. Cool. Now we don't have to think about that for a bit, which is lovely. Oh yeah. Gonna be doing a lot of this in this game. We need scrap to build stuff. Alright. Lights on. The fact that I got attacked by a freaking zombie right off the bat is a bit unsettling. Not because, you know, I'm a scaredy cat. I'm a scaredy cat. It's because of the fact that I currently have a rock. And clearly to beat a zombie, I need to... have a gun or a weapon of some sort. So hopefully we can find that quickly. Cool. The reason why I'm heading up the lighthouse first is because it does have some good crates. And so it means the likelihood of me getting something very useful at the start is high. Now maybe for the next Rust stream, what I will do is I'll invest a bit of extra time into... I feel like I'm going around in circles now. But... yeah, how did I get up there the last time? I feel like I have to go outside to achieve this. Yeah, that's outside we go. And yes, that is my frame rate at the bottom. It's barely clinging on to 16. But I'm a Star Trek fan, so I'm a good, I like Klingons. And that's the first bad joke of the day done. How the hell did we do it? There's definitely a way up. I just have to figure it out. Well. Well. Okay. Or just turn right and go up the steps, you nincompoop. There we go. Cheers. Cool. So we got a hat. No, we don't have a hat because I chucked it on the ground. Oh my goodness. I think I might have just chucked the beanie through the ground. And that's fine because we definitely want to see what's going on underneath here. Right? Ooh, beanie. I think we've been here. Yes, we have. Oh, good. Shall we try that again? So I think you just right click and beanie activated. Let's get a shirt going as well. There we go. Well, if you want to watch a person struggle for a bit, you've definitely come to the right place. But if you haven't played Rust, you're going to feel this as well. In the beginning, it's not effort. It's interesting when you're doing it for yourself. Another hat. Oh, good. It's interesting, but once you get into a groove, then it really comes into its own. All right. Also, even though the graphics are low, the sunsets in this game are something to behold. Bit of scrap is always good. And so this is a recycler, and so basically you put crap into it and then you turn it on and then it turns it into more valuable resources. I think I can turn that rack into something useful. I'm not going to need a spring at this point. I think that's all I'm going to do for now. And there we go. Useful. Okay, so here is where I can start to craft stuff. Now, crafting is a very important part of this game, and so as you can see here, here are things that I can currently craft in this game. And so, first and foremost, I really want to get a bow. And to get a bow, I need 200 wood and 50 cloth. And so, I'll just have to go and cut down a tree or two, which we'll do a little bit later. Nail gun, I can already get a nail gun. Of course, because I've just bought all of that stuff. Workbench level 1 required. Okay, I should have seen that. This is also quite useful, a candle hat, so you can operate in the dark. Is that worth it at this point? Maybe later, but definitely a bed is. So we'll craft one of them before we forget, and we'll put it down the moment we get to the jungle. Because if you die, you can respawn on your bed, which is useful. Also, let's use that. Trick or treat starts in... Oh dear. I don't know what that means, but... the higher we are, the better, maybe? What is trick or treat? Alright, top creeps. Unfortunately, I don't know what that means. I say it's quite cool. This server that I'm on, the time that I joined a few months ago, or a month ago, every now and then they just have cool events that will teach you more about the game, like how to fly a helicopter and stuff like that. But sorry team, I have no idea what this trick or treat thing is about. Maybe we'll learn a little bit later. Oh yeah. This helps. Ooh, that, my friends, is really useful. So that's a salvage hammer, and so if I get attacked by a freaking zombie, that's gonna help me a lot. Cool. Switch that up. Leave the hat as is. Cool. Very cool. Did I miss that? What is this? A logic gate. So, pass if both inputs receive power. Okay, yeah. It's quite interesting when you start working with the... Oh! Ooh, geez, almost died there. When you start working with the electronics in this game, it's quite interesting how you have to have logic gates. Like, if this thing receives power, but this thing receives power, don't send power through, or, you know, stuff like that. It's quite fun, actually. Alright. Cool. Oh. Nope, nope, nope. What did I just do? Ah, shit. Oh, that's the timer. By the way, you wouldn't have seen this, but that's the top creeps, like, board. Candies collected. Oh, okay, cool. So there's obviously candies that they throw around in the map, and you can collect them. Very cool. I thought I was being attacked, and I had a mild panic attack. Cheater. Wow, that's aggressive. Cool. So food is definitely an issue at this point. We will sort that out momentarily, but cool, rope is very useful as well. Now the reason why I'm heading up here is because that recycler was super useful. That recycler that I was on my way to. By the way, how good are the lighting effects here? I'm not even running it on a high graphics mode, but it does feel real. Okay, the reason why is because I want to transfer this, and that, and turn that into something more useful. Cool. That is a surprisingly good amount of junk. All right. Yeah. So the reason why you want to bash these barrels is you have no idea what will come out of them. Sometimes the most useful stuff will come out of them. So you always want to give it a go. You never know, you can get a solar panel or something like that. Okay, that's enough of that. We are heading into the jungle. Now, I've been to the jungle, and yeah, it is what you would expect from a jungle. Quite dangerous. Map. Alright. So, we are here. I tell you what. You see, there's nothing near here, and so we're still on goal number 1. I'll put number 2 down for now. But what we're going to basically do is we're going to cross over and try to stick to the path and see if we can get something of use as we migrate over to location number 1. Alright, and without further ado, we swim. Oh, it's too cold. I might die. Minus... What? Nah, that's not realistic, man. Come on. We really do need to find some food. Looks it's raining. Lots of spooky atmosphere. Oh god, don't let me get attacked by a frickin' zombie in the night. I don't think my heart could take it. Problem with the jungle is there are tigers and clearly now zombies and snakes and all kinds of stuff, so I'm not making this easy for myself. Alright. Cool, so as we said by the map, we're basically going to try and stick to the main roads for now. Hopefully once it's light we'll be able to see a bit more. They could definitely turn this into a cool zombie game. Or zombie mode. My problem is if I get attacked now, I'm absolutely doomed. Cool. Pants. Let's go and check this out, see if there's anything interesting in here. There usually would be. Alright. Cool, so we got a water well. Luckily we've got full water right now. Cool, I've never been in a building like this before, but you kind of figure out in this game that to get... shit. Oh, it's a human being. Hey, how's it going? Or is it a human? I can't really see if it's a human or not. What the hell? Alright, well... if you attack, I'm gonna beat you. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, cool. Okay. You can buy a shotgun. You can buy bullets. You can buy medkits. You can buy food. These are all very useful. Scrap is very valuable. But right now, I'm going to keep the scrap because I don't have ammo. Anyways, thank you. Come again. This is what he said to me. Very useful little shop though. I'll try and remember that. Well, useful for buying stuff, but not useful for actually having stuff that helps me. Ooh. Hopefully I don't get crucified for taking his food. But importantly, wow, that's made a huge difference to my game. Thanks, dude. I appreciate this. Okay. Like I said, we'll go back to the road because that's generally where the... let me see. Another Halloween. Oh, that's huge, man. That is huge. Oh, it's water. An axe is such... oh, and it's stone. Okay, cool. An axe is such an important part of this game because you do chop down quite a lot of trees, and so being able to have a sharp axe to start off with just makes things easy. So these are all people's bases. Some of them have obviously been left behind, but somebody built that. It's got a windmill on it, so that's probably quite an advanced base. No, don't worry, team. I'm not going to be playing it safe the whole time. There will be a point in this game, once I've got my little base started, where I can relax. Because then if I die, I just take a few minutes and I respawn. It's no biggie. But right now, if I die, I could literally spawn on the other side of the game and be absolutely doomed. Okay, so we've officially run out of space. Hat can go. Spiky bits can go, that can go. Seeds I might use. The ladder, oh, it's not really that useful right now. Seeds I don't need for now. Okay, so what do we have here? Yes! A bow and arrows, are you kidding me? Okay, so food is not of vital importance. That is... Alright, we are cooking with gas. I just want to quickly set. There we go. Let's just quickly do something there. Alright. Cool. So far, so good. If I do hear something attacking me, I'm most likely just going to immediately chuck down my mattress and... Okay. Let's see. Where are we? Quite a ways away from this one. Oh, geez, okay. Interesting enough, though, this is the graveyard of Raccoon City. Okay. Not sure I know how I feel about that. But that first one that we highlighted, there does seem to be... I don't know. This one definitely seemed like it had a lot more close by. You know what? Let's head to 2. But this graveyard thing means that there's probably going to be something that wants to kill me. So, be prepared. 5. Oh, damn. Keep our ears open. Oh, yeah. And we definitely want to build one of these, and we definitely need to build a hammer. We need wood. Let's just immediately get wood going. See how great this axe is? Do we have space for anything? Okay, it's a pity I'm throwing that away, but we do need the space. Did I get the wood? No, I did not. Bugger. Okay. All the while, there's a frickin' tiger just sneaking up behind me. Where are you, Red Cross? Oh, you kidding me? Okay, so we've got more wood. I'm gonna have to throw something away again. Okay. And... as I said, I need a hammer, so we'll craft that as well. Something's attacking me. Yep. Yeah. Eat shit. Oh, fucking hell. Oh my giddy aunts. That was freaky deaky. Okay, what do we get? More corn. A knife. Damn, man. There's so much good stuff. Okay, that's good. Can't take that. I definitely want the head because I'm going to do something with it, I'm sure. But what, I don't know. What are we throwing away? Ladder. Okay, we gotta hurry, man. We've got to get our base built because there's shit attacking us. How many arrows do I have? Ammo. Craft. Q. Tab. 7 arrows. That's fine. run. We will worry about mining later. Yeah, at this point I'm just going for it now. I think a big attack again. Okay, so what do we need? We need to take the blueprint, put it down there, and we can create stuff. Tell you what, with these zombies, it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. Fun. G. Okay, we're getting close. That's very useful. Please let... Oh! Damn it! No! Why? 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 I'm chucking my bed. Oh no! Oh, far out! Somebody's already built there. That was why I went, oh no. And now we have a sleeping bag. But we also have an evil tiger. I assume. A panther, sorry. Sorry, Mr. Panther. Cool. So the new lighting setup is good, but it is quite potent. So we'll turn it down just a little bit. There we go. Okay. I can promise you, the previous times I've played this game hasn't been this scary. Okay, so unnamed bag is a countdown. That's annoying, isn't it? I'm not quite sure what we can do. I tell you what, while we patiently wait for me to be able to spawn there, why don't we quickly do something that I've been working on. So we'll move over to here. Now, as you can see, I've got ChatGPT to help me put together a sort of a phased approach to how we want to build stuff today. And so one of the things is, as you can see here, phase one, we're going to establish a starter base. Now, if I just run onto the beach and immediately started building, we would have been way advanced. But again, we're trying to find a piece of water that we can call our own. Unfortunately, this piece of water is now taken. And so we'll keep going to I-23. But as you can see here, stone hatchet, stone pickaxe, very useful, cloth armor, a sleeping bag, which I dropped, thin wool campfire. The only thing is, the moment you've got a base, it's just a safety place, at least in this server. And so, yeah, it's something we'll now have to move on and go get, but we'll get there. And then eventually, then it starts getting fun, because then it's like mining and all kinds of other stuff. Yeah, so build temporary base. That's what we'll work on. Then once we've got that done, we'll start, mining some stuff. We'll craft a furnace, so we can smelt things down. And then we'll start upgrading our base to stone, which is useful. Now, this is where it gets fun. Now we want to start, building out electricity. And so one of the things we're going to be doing is getting solar panels, a battery, and then some cabling and stuff like that, and ultimately combine them together with sprinklers and a light so that I can grow some hemp. Yeah, so quite an interesting journey to go through. It seems long and complicated, but it isn't. Like, when you watch streamers do it, it's almost like a bit of an adventure, like a story. You just walk through it. Now, something I have not done, which I'm going to quickly do, is add in something that I haven't done before for this particular view. There we go. Bang. There's my face. Excellent. Cool. And so, yeah, then eventually phase 6, there'll be long-term upgrades. You know, we'll want to get to a wind turbine and things like that. But that's not realistically going to happen in this stream. In this stream, you know, I'd be impressed if we can... I think we'd probably have a hemp farm up and running, and probably can get to electricity if we're lucky to get a solar panel. But there are many shops around, and so there's a high chance that we might actually, you know, be able to get these things quite quickly. But the key thing is just to get that base down. You know, we've been so lucky to find some of the stuff we have along the way, and then we got munched by a panther, and unfortunately there's somebody in the spot we wanted. But we don't give up easily, and I've already, while talking to you, identified another place that we might be able to go to that seems to have a little pond in it. So, the only thing is we're going to respawn at the place where the panther is. Hopefully find our body, hopefully get the stuff, and then move on from there. Alright? Shall we get back into it and hopefully not die? If so, then it is what it is. Okay, so at least it shows you where your body is. Pants, hoodie, that. Every noise I hear makes me panic. Okay. What did we need? We needed that. And I think that's it. And then, how did I fit everything in here? Is there anything I can throw away? Oh. Okay, that's how. Anyway, so what are we doing? We're heading to that place. Can we make it? I don't know. We'll find out. Running through the forest is never a good idea. We've definitely bitten off a lot more than we should be chewing. Oh yeah, hang on. That's... where's the hammer of Khazad-dûm? Let's quickly craft. We need more hemp. Let's see if we can get anything of interest here. Okay. Honestly, I think we just bat on. If we can get a base down, we'll be sorted. Not that far to go. This is the jungle, though. Damn! And it says you should jump when you get bitten by a frickin' snake. I jumped. Ah, there's another freaky deaky zombie. We will avoid it. Cool little feature, I guess. Good news is if we can actually build in the upcoming location, it is near train tracks, which we can use to transport larger things. Alright. Moment of truth. There's a freshwater pond. Don't see any houses. I do see a zombie though. Got him. Fuck! I'm gonna bleed out. Hang on. That restores my life, I remember. Ah, lucky us. But I'm bleeding. Please don't bleed out. Eat more. Anyway, 5. Okay. And wall. And a doorway. And construction, a door. Craft. And eat some more and juice up as much life as I can. Oh, by the way, let's check this out. So we have space for the door. Oh. Alright, so we've got some form of safety. Whew. Alright, and no, that's a floor, but I think you can use a floor as a roof as well. Alright. That was not scary at all, team. I just don't want to waste your time. I think if I was playing on my own, it wouldn't be so much. But if I were to die again, we'd have to run all the way to here. But hey, we've done it. Mission accomplished so far. Right, so I guess what we're looking for next is just to put down another sleeping bag if we can. Sleeping bag. So we need cloth. Okay, what we also need is a tool cupboard. Workbench level 1. We can already actually build that? Wow, that's amazing. But the first thing is a tool cupboard. And that is, let's go. $1,000 wood, okay. Damn it. I should probably offload some stuff here for now. So let's do this. I just realized something. I don't have a lock. Cool. Definitely barking up the biggest freaking tree in the wood. Alright. Okay, so a tool cupboard. Craft. I'll sort out the cloth in a second. Oh yeah, that's right. Now usually when you play this PvP, you definitely be worried about where you put your tool cupboard because you don't want them to be able to basically just come in and destroy it. But because this is mostly PvP, sorry, PvE, I don't. And so I'll put it right at the entrance. Cool. And so now we can start putting stuff in it. That some stuff does not go in it, but some stuff does. So cool. Yeah, but I will be needing that. Okay, and then we'll also maybe just build a little cupboard of some nature, so we can put some of our stuff away. Common. Let's see. So wooden storage box. We just need wood. Oh, seems like somebody's having fun. And while we're waiting for that to happen, let's at least get a window. Whew. I don't know if they were busy attacking me, but fine if they did. I could have made a larger one, but anyway, that's enough for now. So in it goes. Stuff that is not useful at this point. Great. So what we desperately need to do is put down a bed. So we'll add it to our favorites list, and to do that we need cloth, and to do that we need to not die. The good news is if we do die, at least we've got the house built, we just have to run to it. But ideally we don't want to do that either. So, okay. Base built. Got a little bit of time before the sun sets. Just need cloth. Frickin' Tarzan out here, but I swear I heard something. Nope! Fuck! Is the French word for merde. Alright, well, we're gonna have to venture further. See if we can find some cloth. Not looking too good from a health perspective either. Huh. Somebody built a base here at one stage. Hello. All the scrap is great, but this is important. Okay, so let's just, where I am now, let's just place a mark. By the way, we can probably unmark these two. There's my little bag. The key thing is we got cloth or hemp. And the reason why I marked it is because just for now, it's useful to be able to immediately find it. Ah, there's more. Wunderbar! And some mushrooms. Okay, so that's good news. Within arm's reach of our base, we've got some basic stuff, and they do respawn over a period of time. Okay, yes. More seed. What else? So we can chuck. All right. Ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Rename the sleeping bag for sure. Home, sweet home. Whew. All right. We did it. So what do you do with this? A balanced state combined at the Frankenstein table. Create your own. Oh, that's an interesting spin. All right. So now let's just gather resources. I immediately feel a lot more relaxed. You know, if something goes wrong, we won't lose everything that we've been working for. Of course, we're not going to aim for dying, and so I've got the particular weapons. I do have a need a pickaxe. So you'll see here for tools, a stone hatchet is very useful. And for that, we need 100 stones and 200 wood. So almost there, almost there. So wood and some stone. Okay. I think for that it means I might need my rock again. Okay. Or just that. Mushrooms, baby. Ooh, berries. That'll be useful for our farming later. Keep bumping up my life here by just eating more. I'm off to stone at the moment. Of course, wood won't be a problem. I'm surrounded by it. But right now I'm looking for what's referred to as a node. Ooh. Very cool, but spooky. Jeez, how was that for a jump? Looks like we do have neighbors. If they're active or not is a whole different question. Oh, I got a table. And a paddle. Ooh, that's useful as well. See what I mean? Okay, a wooden cross, very useful. There's definitely useful stuff around. But no nodes. Low grade fuel, that's useful. Alright, we've got a node. This is a node. Obviously with the rock, it's going to take for freaking ever. But we got stone. And that's good news. Okay, and again, I'm just going to mark my location on the map. And then try to remember which one's the actual one that I'm going home to is 3. Okay. Okay, so far it's actually quite a sweet spot. It's got everything in abundance. If you hear me suddenly stop talking, it's because I hear a sound and I'm trying to figure out if that's going to kill me or not. Oh, hello. It is running nice and smoothly at the moment. The refresh rate of the game, that is. Ah, my humble little home. Okay. Cool. So we've got a table. I'm not sure what we're going to do with the table, but we have a table. Right. So, what do we want to build? We wanted to build a stone hatchet. That's going to make it easier for us to farm, you know, more stone and stuff like that. And then, let's just have a quick look to see. So we need 50 low-grade fuel, 100 wood. How much wood do we have? Oh, we didn't actually end up doing any wood chopping. So let's do some chopping. Got wood? Yup. So, from a PvE perspective, this game has what's called scientists. And so they are... Where did that X go? They are quite dangerous. If you don't have a gun, they can frickin' murder you quite quickly. But of course, now we've got zombie dudes as well. Ooh. And also, do you hear that helicopter? Basically, if you are armed, it will shoot at you. So you've got to keep your ears open for that. At least on this server. Now there's a house just up there, so we're not the most isolated we've ever wanted to be, but... Boo-hoo. Okay. Here comes the helicopter. I did want to build a larger box, so... Which one was it? Was it under common? We need metal fragments 50. Because yeah, space is currently at a premium. Jeez, how big ass is a large box? This, my friends, is a first world problem. Yes. I do immediately need to expand. I also need a fireplace. I think let's get that going first, because it's going to be nighttime soon, and I do need that. A fireplace. And yeah, you can just turn it on like that, and then it's not dark. Cool. Okay. So shall we do some renovations? So, unfortunately, it looks like we will have to break this down and build out a foundation, which should just there we go. Okay, that's more than enough space for now. Almost there. How many do we need? 3 of them. And while we wait, cool. Cool, and it's good to start getting some sort of an order to what you want to do. Otherwise, it can very quickly get out of order. And so, what I would like to do, at least for now, this is the stuff I want to keep. That might be useful later. And also food stuff. Nope. And stuff I'm going to recycle, I will put in here. Because that is a thing that you do in this game. Now and then you go find a recycler. And so you do need to have that sort. Okay, and we'll put in rope. Hat is probably pointless. Stupid little helmet. This is probably going to be useless, this torch, so I'll put that there. This is good for later. And seeds, yeah, we'll put this. No, I didn't want to chuck the seeds on the ground. I wanted to put it in a logical place. And then food we can probably put there. Binoculars, and then this is useful. All of that is useful. Alrighty then. We've got a home, y'all. Woo-wee. I was a bit worried, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so what do we do now? So now let's turn our attention to what we were setting out to do. So what do we got? Actually, I want to do one more thing to alter this setup that we have here. So we've got that, and then we'll just add, yes, because what I'm keen to do is add a bit of background music. Yes, and there it is. Good old Harris Heller. And interesting, I think I could even be cheeky enough and add in that won't work. Okay, cool. We'll keep it at that. Okay, so where were we? We were establishing a base. So we've got stone armor, pickaxe, we've got a sleeping bag, we've got a campfire, and a bow and arrows. So mission 1 complete. And we handled it without panicking at all. So cheers to that. Kidding, I was panicking the whole freaking time. Okay, so next thing, we set up a foundation. You got walls, a roof, a tool cupboard down, and a key lock, and a wooden door. Done. So phase 2, resource gathering. We figured out where we can find a stone node. We found some metal ore. Now we have to figure out where we can get sulfur. This is useful for ammo and electrical components. This we'll get as well in barrels and crates. We need to craft a furnace. So stone, wood, and low-grade fuel. Now, that is going to be a problem. The low-grade fuel situation is not that good. How do we get that? We kill animals. And a bit of cloth, and we get low grade. So yes, we are going to actually go and try and kill animals soon. And then, you know, we can upgrade the base. That's not so important. So definitely we're in a very good position now. And so, how's our light looking? Light is escaping. But I feel like we can maybe attack. Let me just turn up the music a wee bit. And the song's called Runaway's Refuge. I will figure out how I can present that on screen without it interrupting what we're doing. And so automatically display. Alright. Firstly, things you don't need to carry around with you, you let go now. Okay? Because if I die, which is likely, I'll lose all of it. Let's go explore this other base, see if there's anything interesting happening there. But we need to kill animals, so... Oh, this is a train. Again, this is very useful because I'll show you from what I've learned on the streams is that you should probably come at it from the ladder side. Lol. But yeah, you can put fuel into it, start it up, and then drive around. So it can be quite a quick way to get around from A to B or Z, as long as there's no track. Oh yeah. We're asking for sulfur. We got it. Because this game was like Far Cry Primal, by the way, if you haven't played Far Cry Primal, definitely a game worth checking out. It's quite scary in the beginning because you don't have this OP gun. I think it's 3000 before or BC, and yeah, suddenly at nighttime there are creatures that want to kill you. It's quite a freaky game, but really satisfying. That is something I might add to my top 100 list. Add additionally to my top 100 list if it isn't already. Anyway, let us Oh, shit. All right. That was lucky, but far out. It's such a good thing that I had that. But yeah, obviously, there are things that go bump in the night. You shouldn't be walking around at night without proper equipment. Yeah, that is quite spooky, man. But the great news is we did get a planter out of that, which is a good start. This thing is definitely rock, right? All right, but we got a planter, and so... but the plant will need lights. So I might have to put it outside for now, but we'll do that later. Cool. We also got a camera, which is useful as CCTV later when we play this. Is that armored pants? Frankenstein legs. Oh, funny. Cool. Oh, I guess I just gotta check the Spotify level that it's not too loud. There we go. Should be just chilling in the background. And that is something I noticed when playing Rust. It is so nice to just have calm tunes in the background, and it just sort of, it's quite, I don't know what the right word to use here is. It's just such a chill feeling to just build a house and put all these things together and yeah, just enjoy it really. All right. This will go into a smelting setup. Nope, nope, nope. Remember, we're going to use that. Oh! Huh. Alright, okay, so we want to try and take part in this, so I'm going to dump stuff that I don't need, and I do need this 5. We're going to give it a go. Don't know what we're giving a go, but we're giving it a go. Trick or treat. Oh. Yes. And luckily we've got that massive sledgehammer, so if I get attacked by something, I'm gonna bitch slap it on its forehead. Jeez, they're picking it up rapidly, man. Nope, no, no. Oh, maybe that's the trick. Oh. You can see them glowing in the dark. So it's almost better not to have light. Jeez, they are picking it up at a rapid rate. But this is fun, seriously? I'm really enjoying this little Halloween theme that they got going here. I don't know if it's to specifically this server or if it's something they're doing in Rust, but I like it. Keep it coming. Jeez, 91. How the hell does that guy get 91 of these? There must be some sort of a cheat going on. Maybe there's like a way to just keep keep it going. Like maybe I just got to keep walking in a straight path. Maybe on a flat space it'll be easier. By the way, there's all these freaking nodes which are very useful. Anyway, 30 seconds left. No idea what's going to happen. And there's chocolate on top of my house. Yeah, that music is spooky. Oh, there we go. I placed 11th out of 16. What up, people? I'm here to bring you crazy good content. Alright. Honey, I'm home. 4th time. Oh, poor Joe. What did I get from that? What does that do? Oh, you can eat it or upgrade it. What does upgrade mean? Open for a surprise. Collect 10 to upgrade to medium loot. Bag containing better loot. What? Ooh. Interesting. Okay. Firstly, definitely going to do that. And then let's open the bag. Oh! Yes! And what did I get? Nothing interesting. That is so freaking cool. Yeah. All right. We will go trick-or-treating. Of course, if you can get 10 of them, then it's definitely going to be worth it. And there we go. The sun's already out in the distance. Very nice indeed. Oh yeah, so we want to create... And by the way, I did purchase the Ghost Furnace skin because I'm such a freaking loser. We just need to get a little bit more low grade. We'll be able to get that by going and smashing a couple of the barrels and stuff that we saw around. We're just waiting for daylight to be able to do that. As for the hoodie, don't need that, and the sulfur we'll put away for now. Cool. We will probably insert a light here. Let's see. A lantern. Metal fragments and low grade. Yeah, I'm not going to spend money on that at the moment. Oh, Joe's having a tough time. I've gone on a run 4 times and nothing. The first time I found and the second and absolutely nothing. Shame, man. So, I guess some places will have a crap load of them and some will not. Okay. So, let's do a bit of maintenance on our map, shall we? So, firstly, we want to call this home, so it's easy to spot. I'll make it yellow, and we'll turn it into a home icon. That way it's easy for me to figure out. Then this one and this one, I think this one was where we found hemp. Oh dear. Cool. Flame on. The sun's coming up anyway. So I think this is where we were able to find hemp. So I'm just going to call this hemp for now. And whatever that is. G. And then this one is nodes. Even though I found them everywhere, so that's fine. And then let's just see. Was there any other marker we had? Yeah, I'll leave that back there. You never know. Okay. turn that shit off. I'm feeling a bit more comfortable about heading out into the world. We might see if we can craft any more medicine. Nope. How's our food looking? We're alright. Maybe let's take a sip from our water. This is the great thing now is, check this out. Bang, fresh water. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. We are going to head off to the node and see what we can find along the way. I do not need a torch for now. So, we do want to kill an animal if we can. To get some hemp along the way, so we've got a whole day of sunlight now, and like I said, if we do die, it's not ideal, but at least we don't lose everything, so we can be a bit more blasé about how we approach the day. Ah, there we go. By the way, I actually need to protect this thing because it is fantastic, and so we're gonna move away from it. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, lots of good stuff. Food as well. Man, they're looking after us today. Wooden barricade, that's always useful. I found a really good spot. Obviously, I'm not the only one living here, but... I guess the question is, are they actually alive and kicking? Come on. Come on, give me... Yes. I was going to say some low-grade fuel, and then we got it. Lovely. Hear that noise? Something flying. See, that hammer beats the crap out of it, but that hammer saved my life last night. For sure. Okay, oh, this is so good. So close to me, and this will respawn every couple of hours, so really, really good. Okay, G. So here's the nodes. We'll head towards the nodes. Oh, food. Ah! Ah! Damn you, snakes. Do a bit of healing, shall we? I'll definitely try and... You see, the moment we can start growing hemp, which I could probably get going while the sun is still shining. We would sort out at least the ability to heal quickly. Well, not quickly, but we will sort it out. Oh, yeah, we got a sign. We could put a sign outside our house. Another good thing is once we get power going is we can get a fridge going. Food, unfortunately, does decay. Well, decay is maybe not the right term, but it does spoil, and so... Oh, dear. All right. Okay. Might have to build another one of them. Cool, so what do we have here, y'all? Oh, that's quite nice. Oh shit, are we already full? Okay, so we'll eat that. And we'll eat that. And we'll pick the corn back up. Thank you. Oh, hey, dude. What are we selling? So that's very good. Ooh, that's very, very good. We can buy a gun, and we can buy a shotgun, and yeah, quick meds. I do think that's very useful. And you get 2 of them. I might buy 2. Thank you. I did. I think I might have dropped that though. Did I drop it? We don't need a table. If I dropped it, did it drop behind him outside? Because that was 10 scrap. That's not to be trifled with. It's alright. Okay, but that's very useful. That's right next door. Okay, that's water. And... oh, okay. Okay, let's go home. And I think we'll get some plant growing. The good news is because there's no PvP, you can just build stuff outside your house without the threat of it being demolished. Damn. It's anything of useless here, yeah. Mushrooms are so good for keeping you in good working order. We did, however, not find any hemp. I'll do a little... or nodes, actually. Speaking of... yeah, we need to be able to fabricate that. Ah, yes. Cool. Mm-hmm. What's this? I am. We'll keep this on us. Cool. Excellent. And let's put our food down. And let's put out a sign. All right. Shall we make it friendly? Let's get that maybe. And we go. Undo. No, that's not. That's under. Yeah, maybe a little bit smaller. Okay. And size. Cool. How's my focus face? Yeah, let's redo that one. Jeez. I'm gonna lie and say that wobble was on purpose. Okay, save changes. Wait, what? Okay. Hello? Are you kidding me? Okay, judges, place it upside down. Okay, so what do we need? We need all of that so we can craft a furnace. Yes. And then we can take the wood back. Cool. I definitely need to just spend a bit of time getting wood. See? And so I can take that, but I believe that I can take... Is it... I can't remember now. Let's see. Can I... That... Yes, that's right. And then... Turn it on, and then it starts making stuff out of that stuff. Okay. So the triangular box is great, but I'd really rather just have better... better plant growing boxes than a triangle. So let's have a quick look here. Small planter box. At least I have tarp. Is there no large planter box? I have to unlock it, I guess. Good news is we have tarp and we have wood. So we have 3 of them. And geez, the wood is already done. Alright, let's quickly go chop some wood then. Timber. Ah, interesting. I think I've been on and on about how nice it is to listen to Spotify, but you aren't hearing it because I haven't enabled it on this particular scene. Trust me, it's been nice. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Okay, now I am taking a risk here because these songs were all set up and they said that they are, what's the term? There's no royalties on them. And so I'm going to trust that. And we'll play the music in the background. But if the song does belong to you and you do need royalties for it, you know, please let me know. I'm sure we can work something out. Anyway, some of these tunes are really, really cool, by the way. I'm looking forward to playing this playlist. Okay, so we're going to go... Okay. And so we need to add Spotify. There we go. Spotify's in. Sound capture's in. And I think what I have to do is I have to be able to give acknowledgement to whoever has made the song. So we'll do a bit of experimenting. Wow, this tree's really making it easy for us. And so I need to be able to recognize the song. So what I'm going to do is use this. Sorry, this is a bit of OBS work. Add. Okay. Beautiful. How does that look? Is it perfectly framed? I think so. But I feel we could probably enlarge it just slightly. Beautiful. And then we can just transition out of that. But regardless, the Spotify is playing and we are thanking those people for their good songs. Okay. That was fun. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. So we know this one. I wasn't sure if that playlist was in actual fact royalty free, and so I've quickly changed to one that I procured some time ago. Cool. Let's not have wood get between us and having a good time. So let's just get some frickin' trees chopped down. Cool, so the idea that I have for this house, JJ's place was upside down, is I'm actually going to build around and keep the central, just the most central part of it, water. Alright. So we wanted to build water boxes. Cool. And we wanted to build 3 of them because we've got 3 tarp. While that's happening, we need this because we are going to build them outside in the sun. But where, do you ask? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. How do you rotate them again? Oh, there's a button you can push to rotate. Hang on. that's funny. Right click mouse 2 while holding the build plan. Okay. Mouse 2. No, that's not it. R, that's it. Oh, maybe. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. Rotate. Maybe this way? Does it need to be on a platform? Yes, is the answer to that. But do we want our ladder to obstruct our sign? Probably not. Can we build a foundation down here? Let's try that. Computer says yes. Wunderbar! Alright, so this is probably going to get the most sun. Isn't that just beautiful? Doesn't it just make you want to go and stay in the forest for a little bit? I know it does me. Okay, alright, well, here we go. Planter box 1, planter box 2, planter box 3. Now, we do need a jug. Which I don't think I saw in the shops. That would be a slight bit of the problem. Because I have no way of feeding my frickin' plants. Not ideal. Okay. Can I feed them with a little bottle of water? That is the question. That is the question. Yes is the answer. And I probably want to put those stairs down in a better way. Okay, but good news. Let's grow some frickin' hemp. Cool song. Okay, so as you can see, water is at 16%. They're getting at least 100% of light. So don't worry, we'll sort out the water issue. This is not going to be me jumping up and down the whole time like this. At least they're growing. Jeez, that's not a lot of water, is it? Well, you learn. No. Thank you. We'll go to one of the monuments, as they're called, and I'm sure it will get some there. At least we have some water. Sorry. This was what we're after. Ooh. Ooh, not bad. Where'd that pig go? That's not good. That's a panther. Look, that stuff is growing, so why don't we spend a little bit of time seeing if maybe we can get lucky and get a water jug. And a shirt. Ah, guitar. That's what we need for our lonely nights. Just gotta keep an eye open on that panther because... Yep, here comes... Okay, it's run away. Good riddance. Oh, nice. We got the lamp, yeah. And a crate. Crates are fun. Diving goggles, even though that's pretty freaking useless. Cool. Let's head home. Fucking die, snake. Not even sure if you can kill a snake. Cool tune. Oh. Cool. The good news is they are getting sun. The first sort of base that I actually ended up building, I had this problem where some of it was just obscured by my building, and so I eventually had to literally turn a light on in the day just to keep it growing at one part of it, which we'll eventually sort out by, you know, putting together electronics and stuff. But for now, we will just do this, which is quite methodic. All right, here we go. Water's at 53. That's all right. One more run. Fine. Right, they're growing. Now, interesting. You'll see that each of the seedlings has genetics. That's quite advanced. You can crossbreed plants, and the whole idea is when you crossbreed them, they can get better or worse from a genetic perspective. And so Y, I believe, stands for yield, and G stands for growth. And so if you have a perfect strand of green, 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 just Y and G's, the God seed as they call it, then you're going to have a scenario where they're going to grow much faster and yield much more. We're probably not going to worry about that too much in this stream. Let's just grow stuff. Okay. Okay, one more water, and then I will quickly fix my construction faux pas. Cool. So, that was what we were looking for. Lovely. So, we were looking for this. Nice. Jeez, how's this thing smelting along beautifully? Okay. A stone fireplace to heat your home must be placed indoors against a wall. How cool is that? We obviously picked that up. Why do I think it won't? Oh, it will fit. Yeah, it's massive. I'm not going to use that right now. Thank you. Guitar. Dum 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 dum. What? You can't put sofa in there? Madness, I tell you. Absolute madness. Okay, see, we're running out of storage already. Song, by the way. Okay, how are we doing over here, planties? Yeah, they're right. Lol. There we go. Okay, so mission successful. We've got our planting operation going. So let's have a quick look at Mr. JPT and see what we've got planned. So we do want to get a water pump and stuff like that. But the next things we really want to focus on is getting electricity. I think once we've got electricity, we can actually start having things automated for us. I'm not going to worry about upgrading our house to stone yet, and that's just because we don't need to worry about that at that stage, because nobody's going to raid us, hopefully. So electricity is the next thing. So we need a small solar panel to get that. It's loot only. Okay, so we're going to have to just go on a bit of an adventure and go and try and find something to give us that. Some of the things like high quality metals we're only going to get by actually, you know, making it. And we also need tech trash. So it can be one of those things where you could just get really lucky, or it can be one of those things where it takes you forever to get. Hopefully it's none of those. Okay. Okay, so the water looks good. They look in healthy condition, so. Cool. Okay, how's our food looking? We're quite hungry. Yeah, well timed actually. We are a bit light on cloth. You know what I should have done? I should have just used this freaking triangle anyways. And I tell you what we'll do. We'll grow some corn with it. If I was going to place a triangle, where would I place it? I wonder, could I do that? It's worth a try, team. It's worth a try. Oh, are you kidding me? That's village. Whee! Maybe if I pointed it this way. Oh, are you kidding me? That's fantastic. And we're doing some water runs again with the super chill music. Did I chuck one of my water bottles away or did I just put it here? I feel like I didn't, but clearly I did. Oh well. Water runs it is. Ooh. Again, the great thing about being so close to fresh water is I can actually do this. And we're growing corn. My grandfather on my mother's side was a farmer. And I don't know, since a kid I've always just thought farming super cool. And it's a bit cheesy that I'm freaking feeding my corn with a water bottle, but it's farming, goddammit. Alright. I have to do this, unfortunately. Still annoyed by that sign, but anyway, we'll fix it. Health 10. See, I need to get the water up into something better. Which is a technical term. Is that a bit better? No. Just, there we go. Jeez, they need a lot of water, don't they? The sun's gonna set. Well, it's almost time for trick or treat, team. By the way, what? What happened there? Did I miss something? I'm very rapidly gonna check my stream. Oh, don't drown. I got lucky there. Jeez, like it. Did I just get too cold or something? So I just opened up my stream on my phone. I guess 10 seconds back. I was just cold and wet. I had 20 health left. And I guess I just jumped off my roof thinking, you know, you're just going to fall in the water and boom. That's stupid. There we go. Okay, so health is clearly an ish. But where's my water bottle? Oh, please don't tell me I've lost my water bottle. I can do couch. I think the gods of rust are trying to tell me something. Like, we don't condone you feeding your plants with a water bottle. Go somewhere and do something about it. Right. Which is a problem. At least they're okay. But they need a bit of water. Can we have some rain, please? Alright. Take falling seriously is clearly the motto of this game. Anyway, let's see. Problem is, if I get attacked by something now, I will just die. So, in the interest of not doing that, okay, there. And I think we'll repair slowly over time, which is good. Definitely need stone. Let's get out there and do some mining. Oh, there we go. Vidas, bro, you've been streaming this whole time? No. I did have some life and some sunshine in between. Yeah, Hades stream this morning was about 4.5 hours, and then, yeah. Had a nice afternoon, and then, yeah, setting up for a bit of rust. Watched you while falling asleep and up now, and you're still there. That's how much I love games, bro. Tell me, have you ever seen Rust? Cool, bit of iron ore is always good for the soul. This is not doing any damage, is it? Ah, far out. You need a different type of equipment for that. Okay, well, there we go. How to beat the crap out of your axe for no reason. Hit this tree. Not so tough now when you're a tree, eh? There is something quite stress relieving about chopping down trees in this game. Know of Rust, but never played it. Yeah, it's a cool game. It's a steep learning curve, but you eventually kind of get into a groove with it. yeah, note the upside down sign. There's a story behind it. And my plants are growing. Hopefully they don't need any more water because my water bottle disappeared. Okay, so obviously for us to continue, I needed, yeah, the stone hatchet. Why do I feel like I had a stone hatchet and I don't have it anymore? So did stuff just disappear when I died? Ah, there she is. Hello. Hello. I'll probably need this now too. Yeah. It's getting dark soon. That means it'll be trick-or-treat time. Which is quite fun, except for the fact that there are dudes running around with fucking chainsaws. Nice and chill. Yeah, yo. So, how did Hades 1 compare to Hades 2? For those who didn't see my stream this morning or watch the video I released, I'm a big fan of Hades 1, so is Vidas. He actually got me into the game. And this morning's stream was basically back-to-back doing a run in Hades 2, which is a new game that was released, well, it's been out for a while, but they finally released V1 not too long ago. Am I beating the crap out of this as well and it's not making a difference? Are you kidding me? It's not making any difference, is it? Ah, I'm an idiot. Anyways, and so I played Hades 1 and Hades 2, or Hades 2 and Hades 1 back to back just to see how they compare. And to answer your questions, Vidas, it was awesome in both ways. Both of them are their own game, and because the graphics are the way it is, there's almost no difference in them. But both of them are really nice. The aspect of Gilgamesh that you recommended, spoiler alert, if you watched the end of my stream, it was extremely hard, and I was amazed at how hard it was to kill Hades on level 16 with that. You know, I've had builds where I could absolutely kick Hades' ass at level 16, and this one, just because it's so up close and personal, I struggled. It was not easy. Anyway, let's turn that on. Is there anything more I could be smelting right now? Probably not. Let's see. That is just still an annoying point. But yeah, Vidas, I should highly recommend that you fire up Hades 1 again. Just have a play through it, enjoy it a little bit, but at the same time, give Hades 2 a proper go again. Like, it takes a bit of time to settle in, but it becomes nice. Yeah, how cool is this place at night? Right. Seeds away. I need to figure out what weapon I need. Harvesting wood, that was wrong. That was what we needed. Goodness. Wood and stone. Goodness gracious. I was beating my hatchet to a pulp there. Stupid. Alright. Gilgamesh is OP if you get the Merciful End duo boon. Yeah. Go and watch my stream. You might have some feedback on that. I was surprised at how hard I found it, but I think it was also a scenario where you're live, you're streaming, there's a lot of pressure. I've been playing for a while. Anyway, excuses out of the way. I just didn't do as good as I felt I could, and I just died. It might also be the pain settings that I had were just not right. Of course, I did set Hades to be the level 4 spec or level 3 spec, so, you know, the one where you have to kill him 3 times. But yeah, no, it was still fun. Really enjoyed it. I actually really enjoyed the point up until I got to Hades. But yeah. Alright, so it's going to be trick-or-treat time soon, but now that we're in night mode, we can focus a little bit on what we want to do next. So let's quickly go over here and let's see, and so we'll be prepared for tomorrow morning. So as I said, we're going to be doing the solar panel search. So tomorrow we'll pack a lunch bag and we'll go on a long trip to try and find solar panels, high quality metal, some tech trash if we can, maybe some gears as well. And so yeah, we're going outside for a distant walk, and then we'll try as well to get a water container, because I have a problem now. I can't feed my plants because my water bottle just disappeared. I know, first world problems, right? Yeah, but other than that, I think we're looking pretty good. Super cool. Blue sun. And I would say blue sun clearly takes inspiration from my beautiful plants growing. Yeah? Yeah? But they need water. So when you're streaming again, Vidas, anything you can allude to? Those who are watching this after the fact, Vidas is a fantastic streamer, focuses on Doom and Quake content, creates some super cool videos. I must say, I went for a little nap this afternoon between streams, and I was looking at your thumbnails, and holy shit, just... If you want to see some cool thumbnails, go check out Vidas' thumbnails. He did mention that there's one thing that he focused a lot on when learning how to stream is making good thumbnails, and yeah, you can see it. It is there for sure. Right. I'm kind of waiting for trick-or-treating to happen, but I wonder if it is something that maybe only occurs at 12 o'clock. Okay, so that's out of wood, but to be fair, there's nothing in it. So we'll get it over here. Cool. And so we'll take the the trash that we're not using, and we'll go and turn that into something useful. Health is 100%, which is amazing. Now you can go to sleep in this game, not something that I'm going to be fussed about at this point. Classic acoustic guitar built for jam sessions around the campfires at night. Alright, let's give it a go. Alright, see if we can match up to the smooth and calm soundtrack of Daybreak. We're building a house on a pond today. Oh, we gotta turn this on. We need ambiance. Wait. Building a house on the pond. We got attacked by a zombie and freaked out like a freaking chicken shit. Alright. Oh wow, we're jamming. We're jamming. Sorry, y'all. You gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. Let's have a look and see what kind of stuff we might be able to build. We could actually build a crossbow already. They're way more powerful. You'll see damage 60, damage 50, but they're also much more accurate. Lots more range too. Oh, by the way, I should have used my Black Ops bow. Why did I not use my Black Ops bow? I know, first world problems. Ooh, ooh. Okay. Okay, solar panel is locked. We need a workbench level 1. I think we could actually build a workbench level 1. 500 wood, 100 metal fragments, and scrap. Scrap, metal fragments, wood. Whoa. So workbench level 1 is quite important. So I think we'll start building out our benches on this side here. All right. Workbench level 1. Boom shaka. All right, welcome to the tick tree. And so, ladies and gentlemen, just build a workbench level frickin' 1 and you'll suddenly be able to do stuff like research a bloody water bucket and a post box. Yeah. Chicken coop. We'll do that later for show. Diddle-doom. Let's see. Diddle-doom. Bear rug. Such a cool tune, this, man. I guess it's probably not very loud. There we go. Okay. But the key thing is we can build a frickin' bucket. "20 metal fragments, you say?" Sometimes the small things in life, yo. Did I get attacked by something? It was maybe just that thing catching fire. Anyway, here we go. Six. Did I lose the water? What the hell? Something weird happened there. Take that frickin' water for your ass. Oh, so there's no trick-or-treating every night. Interesting. Frickin' loving this music, man. Surely, yeah, come on. Yeah, you better. Pop that. Pop, 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 pop that. This is supposed to be a chill song, right? Okay. Surely that's 100% water now. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Boom. Look at that for view. Isn't that pretty? Let's take my face out of it. Which means you might have lost Spotify. We can bring it back. There we go. I'm not sure how this got on my chilled royalty-free streaming list, but hey, each one to their own. How's that for a sunrise? And our plants are happy. Whoop, whoop. Okay. We need to go and prepare for our journey. Okay. So we don't need a bucket for that. Food's looking pretty good. I don't think we're going to worry about binoculars right now. Okay, trash. We're not going to be doing any farming. We'll keep the axe just in case. We definitely need health. We need cloth. Let's see if we can get some cloth. All right. Good question. Where the Fang are we heading to? So the next one where we'll be able to use is the train yard. The bandit camp sounds serious. Tulip vibes. Pretty cool. Graveyard of the... I think this is where I'll be able to get some zombie action. But we're going to head over to the gas station. Alright, let's head out. Cheers, plants. See you in a minute. I'd love to get some chickens as well if I can. That's quite cool to keep alive. And bees. If we can find a hive, we'll be able to make some cool honey shizzle-manizzle. So what's the Vitas getting up to today in beautiful Copenhagen? It's an important question. And of course I get a freaking water bucket. The first barrel that I smack. Are you kidding me? This game is cruel sometimes. It's actually pretty freaking hilarious. Alright, the good news is we've got a honeycomb. So all I need to do is I just need to get, I think, one little thing and I can actually start a beehive. Anyway. Let's not get too distracted. And we have to keep our ears open. Because there's a high possibility of running into some wildlife while we're out here. Pressure pad. Yes, we got a bear rug skin. I'm sorry, we're heading back home because if I get killed and I lose my bareback skin, bareback. Wow, what's on my mind? If I lose my bear skin, I will be irate. Hell, I've even got my death hammer just in case. Now, the bear skin. So basically, from watching great streams, I've learned that a bear skin, or the bear rug, has to sit on the roof like that. And what you'll notice is, as I move underneath it, see in the bottom right, my comfort it's going up. And so basically once it reaches a certain point, you start to heal. Alright, trick-or-treating is starting. So let me just dump some stuff quickly. And we will go trick-or-treat. While being prepared to bitch slap something. There we go. Ah, it's so much easier at night. Hey, so far so good. He says so far so good, and then all of a sudden there's nothing. What? I guess doing this in the forest is also just the worst idea. Yeah, like, what the fang, bro? Where's my treats? Man. Oh, there we go. Again, this is actually really good because you get kick-ass loot for it. So it's worth it. Shame, I hope that John guy actually gets some treats this time, because he was quite alright about not getting anything. Seriously, shout out to Waves by Vanilla. That's a cool tune, man. Go listen to this one on Spotify when you're stuck in traffic. I think I've said traffic too many times today, but still. Imagine just chilling in your car. People are hooting because you're not moving forward, but fuck them. Screw them. Sorry for my bad language, but fuck them. Where's my goddamn treats, man? No, I don't want hemp. I want treats. I guess my treats are gone. Oh, come on, man. Now I know how that John guy feels. I guess that's a sign not to go there. BT dubs, that freaky deaky sound. That's just a countdown timer. First time I heard that, I was nervous as fang. I was like, what's gonna happen to me? I don't want to die. Alright. Trick-or-treating done. And so basically what it means is now I can take that and I can upgrade it to a bag. And this time we're going to keep the bag. We want to see how far the bag goes. Anyway, we've got some stuff here that we don't need. We've got 2 buckets for damn sakes. We'll eat that. We'll eat that. Load that up. I might have to build another big ass box. Wood and metal fragments. Is it gonna fit? I don't think it will. Great. So we can dump more crap in it. Okay. that going. We're gonna eat this. Okay, we're on our way again. Thanks, Mr. Bear Rug. Cool tune. The Waiting Game by Brock Berrigan. What up, Brock? Rhymes with. We really want to get a gun at some point. And this dude, he sells different stuff at different times. Anyway, we've given everything away. See you later. Peace! I do think there'll be a bit of swimming required to get to where we're going. Oh, alligator. At this point in time, an alligator would absolutely destroy me, so I'm not even gonna give it a go. And by the way, if this is the first time you're watching a Rust stream, these crosses are normal. It is 100% for Halloween. Really cool. I've played many games that celebrate Halloween, and this is by far just the best. To be fair, the very first thing that happened to me in a relaxed environment where I was naked is just I immediately got attacked by a freaking zombie. And didn't expect it and crapped myself just a wee bit. Chill pop, chill hop. Again, the music that I'm playing is music that I found in what is called a royalty-free stream playlist in Spotify. Now, of course, there's always a likelihood that some of them are not royalty-free anymore, or they never were in the first place. If this is your song, please don't kill me. Please don't sue me. Just tell me, and of course I'm not making any money out of this at the moment. You know, if this video gets 1 million views and there's some money out of it, I'll be happy to give you some of it. But most importantly, it's just to get you some visibility, right? Like, just cool tunes that might just go unlistened to, and so it's good to have somebody play some music of yours. So help me help you. Or help you, let you help me. Oh, I tie, your tie, you tie, my tie. Ooh, are you kidding me? Ah, this is somebody's vehicle. Cool. Anyways, we're here to recycle. Oh, I need to get in there, that's for sure. And we will. We got a water bottle. Food and anti-radiation stuff. What's waiting for us? Yeah, let's mount the toilet, shall we? Well, glad we could share that moment together, everybody. Okay, I'm just picking up random shit at this point. Let's see if we can actually find something of value. Yeah, we've been here. Patrol helicopter inbound. Oh dear. So you take off all your weapons. So basically I need to do this, and let's eat that. And eat that and take my bar weapon off. There we go. I guess we can eat the potato as well. There we get the seed. Where's the frickin'... Are you kidding me? Does this not have a recycler? That would be really, really shitty if it didn't. Jeez, is this chilled? Okay, well, how do we get on top of this garage? That is the question, my friends. Ah, there she is. Okay, while that thing's cooking, got ourselves another green card. Yeah, very chilled. So let me see what's down here. Ah, that's useful. Oh. So, I think... Hey, how's it going, bro? Just don't steal my stuff, I guess. Still haven't found any tech trash or anything like that. It's a bit annoying, but at least we got a lot of good metal. Oh, yours, bro. Have fun. Ooh. Helicopter. See? No weapons. Should be fine. Sorry. I want to test this. Okay, it's coming from the south. So, there it is. Nope! But I don't have any weapons on my frickin' bar. Are you kidding me? Alright. Holy crap! Alright, it's going towards my house, which I guess is a good thing. Interesting, we've got a shop here. What do they sell? Nothing of use for me now. Let's see. He's done some baking. That's hilarious. And yeah, he's selling some pumpkin pie. Okay, looks like we survived that. Okay, load up. Okay, shall we, on our way home, just walk past... I think these are the mines. The mines sometimes have good stuff in them, so let's go here. Hopefully that helicopter doesn't return. Birds of Paradise. The Prison Moment. Such cool tunes, man. Like, it just makes this game so much easier to just play and relax. No pressure. Again, if this was a real Rust server where you could be killed for just being in the wrong place at the wrong time, playing this game just relaxes. So cool. Hang on, I think, if I remember correctly, yes, you get cloth from kicking a cactus's ass. I wonder if you can grow a cactus. Ow! Oh, bastard. Ow. You kidding me? That thing's gonna literally kill me. Oh, eating a cactus. Well. Oh yeah. We're here. And yes, it is a mine. That's useful. Shall we head down a little bit? By the way, that's also a very cool place to build a base, is down in the mine. So we'll fit that, and then I think it's F. There we go. That helicopter is definitely looming around. I hear it. Okay, there we go. At least something. Oh yeah, that's alright. So at some point they end up in a place where you can drop down into like a death cave, but you can't approach it. Yeah, there's the hole. So we risk it. Let's risk it. All right. For that, hopefully we can get out of here now. I do think. Oh, okay. Shit, for a second I thought we might get stuck. We still could get stuck, but yeah, beautiful. Ooh, what the fang? Wow. What the hell is that? Flare, oh, cool. Spooky. It's not the forest, that's for sure. Ah, okay, I really need to focus on jumping. Hang on a minute. I'm getting hurt every time I do that jump. I didn't even realize that. This is a serious problem. Oh dear, okay. I need to get out of this cave and get home. At least we're heading up. Okay, let's see. Can I eat something to maybe give my health a bit of a charge up? Can we formulate? No, we can't, but we can do this. Okay. You can't get lost in these caves, clearly. Again, it's such an in-depth function of this game. It's like there's proper cave systems as well. Okay, we made it out. Or did we? But I think we should head home now. Drop off what we've made. Ah, that's a scientist? No? No, it's not a scientist. There's PvP, PvE. Ah, useful. We're not home free yet. There's still a pretty evil, nasty puma thingamabob running around here. Sorry, dude. Okay, let's just keep an eye open for alligators. Look at this, right? So this is how hardcore this game gets. So this guy is pumping water up into that base. Hopefully there's no troll that requires a toll to cross this bridge. Cool. Yes. What? Oh, okay. Uh-oh. What can we throw at him? Shit! Fucking hell, this game. Shit. That's one way to learn how to quickly craft bandages and listen to always have bandages ready to go. Alright. But we made it. Oh yeah, that's right. Cool. Yeah. How about no? It's so stupid you can't do that. Better. Okay, and a card, anti-radiation stuff. That can go in there. We'll turn that on later when we need the light. Okay, so this is food. Could do fishing with that later. Oh, so you can eat it and it hydrates you. So that's quite cool. But did I... Potato seed, corn seed, no cacti seed, unfortunately. Alright. Let's go check out our plants. Damn, son. They look good. Alright. See, so you can take or harvest. In this case, we're gonna do a bit of checking to see if there's any that's of a good gene nature. Computer says no. And you see they crossbred as well. And not in a good way. Again, for tonight, we're not caring about that. Hey, if you're watching the stream, tell me, what do you think? Is this cool? Is there something else you'd like me to be doing now? Like just going and hunting maple, you know? Tell me what you think. Regardless, I'm enjoying this. It's so peaceful, especially with the music. Shout out Break Even by Googans. Okay, let's harvest, 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 harvest. And then I'm going to clone all. Cool. Cool. And this frickin' time, cool song. Hello. Can I get my frickin' bucket? Thank you. But this is how people used to farm, man. They'd take a bucket and they'd fill it with water. Yeah, it's pretty much G to G on the water side, so let's try something fun and do that. Go. All right. No? There we go. Oh, that's right. I have 2 buckets. Okay, so let's figure out what we want to build next. So, like I said, the electricity is going to be an important part for us to get into. Also, a gun is probably a very useful thing to get down to. Gun and ammo. Tier 2. High quality metal. Scrap. And 5 basic blueprint fragments. Hell, I don't think I have 1 basic blueprint fragment. So, I'll tell you what, let's just go and kick something's ass and maybe do a little bit of... this. Cool. Let's go shopping. Let's head over to the nodes. Cool, tarp. What type of shotgun? Incendiary. Yeah. Another paddle. We should definitely head up that hill, check out that big ass tree, see if there's yeah, let's go explore. Worst thing that can happen is we can get attacked by a freaking mountain cat. Cool door. Oh, cool. So this person's got a chicken coop. Free honey? Are you kidding me? Dude! This is amazing because basically what happens now, I can create my own beehive. Oh, what a freaking ledge. Hang on. Yeah, whoever you are awesome. Angry's Farm. Ah, can I submit a letter? Damn, I wish I had a notepad. What can I do to say thank you? There's nothing I can do. Oh, but let's spin. Oh, he doesn't allow the spin. That's hilarious. You see, the cool thing is because this is a non-PvP server, people don't have to build their stuff inside and hide it. But the fact that this dude's just giving away free honey, that's inspirational. Cool little Rust logo. Yeah. Cool, thanks man. My bees will sing your song. That's a heartwarming moment, isn't it? So, what the fang makes that noise? Let's just see. In which direction are we looking? In northwest. Doesn't show anything. Hang on. It's stupid that it doesn't automatically follow me. Whoa, there's shoppity shop. Shop. Hang on a minute. We could buy a bunch of shit. Guns. And other cards. Oh, pardon me, y'all. I'm not bored. I've just been streaming a lot. Not a lot, but a lot. What's that? A mixing table. Oh yeah. See, that was what I was after, a water jug. Alright. Anyway, hey, let's go and check out the market. What makes that noise? Whoa! How's this for a base, y'all? Is it even a base? Oh, hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Can I go in here? Because that looks like a scientist up in that tower over there. But for some reason, I can't select any weapons all of a sudden. So maybe it's a safe zone. Let's just see. Oh, my game's glitched. Yeah. My game's glitched. That's a bummer. Maybe that's... Oh, no, interesting. Okay. Ooh. See if it does the same. Because maybe that's the safe zone. Ah, you see. Oh, duh. It's a bandit camp. And she can just walk in and buy and sell stuff. See, especially those red cards, they're amazing. So, go to certain places and that unlocks like hardcore cool loot. Yeah. I wonder if we want to attempt that. I need a gun, you see, and that's the thing. We really need to get to the point where we have a gun. So we're going to go and create honeybees and set up what we need to go and build out a gun. And then we're probably going to call it a night. I can't right now. Sorry, dude. Maybe later. Ooh. Shit. Oh, that's an actual human. For a second, I thought we were being attacked by the big old bad guys. Yeah. I have been overtaken by yawnness. Hello, dude. And so, unless I drink a cup of coffee or something now, I think my brain is starting to say goodnighty. And so I think it is then. Oh, but all these nodes, it'd be so good to farm. It might be a good idea for me to hit the hay. In Rust and in real life. But seriously, like, this game with this kind of music, I don't know if from watching a stream perspective, even though like what I watch from William isn't live, it's basically after he's edited it, and so it is a lot more interesting, I guess, in that regard. So then it's really up to the person you're listening to and the smooth sound. Fuck, snake. These snakes, man. Perks of being in the jungle. Should we just at least fix the sign? See, it's perfectly fine. Clear canvas. And let's just make sure that it's the right way up. There's something so messed up about this. Why not? Me and the Stein man. Oh, the game's freaking out on me a little bit, I think. Oh yeah, there's something weird going on. My controls are all messed up. Yeah, seriously, so WASD. Now I'm pushing W. Oh, okay, interesting. So my look freaked out. That's what happened. Okay, let's see. No, still, and see, then it freaks out. Weird. I wonder. Yeah, and see, there it freaks out again. Okay, it's a sign. How are you guys doing? You alright? Health 100%. Water is good. They'll last until the next time I play, hopefully. Now remember, we did manage to get that really cool honey setup. And so let's just go and have a look to build a beehive. By the way, we haven't even attempted fishing yet, which we really should. Common. I actually think you can't just build a beehive, you have to research it. Anyway. Oh yeah, of course. Okay, how do we get a beehive? We need 60 scrap. Okay, it's freaking out again. Of which we have enough. And we get a chicken coop. Okay, nice. And then what is this? Bee grenade. Fragile glass jar full of bees. Breaking upon impact, the bees will find the nearest player to attack. Careful when you throw it. That sounds awesome. Yeah, alright. Let's get a post box because I want a chair. And eventually we'll get a proper bed as well. to get down here, we need a lot more stuff. Oh, BT Dubs, we are listening to Hinterlands by Global Dub. Yep. And it freaks out again. Alright. Wood. Ah, damn, we need sheet metal. Ah, damn, and I don't have sheet metal. Bummer. That's what I actually wanted to do. Bummer. Okay, from an upkeep perspective, this place can stay as is for 16 days. So we have time before we have to do our next stream. Okay. Really cool lantern. I really like it. One thing I'm a bit sad about is the skull that I've got. Ah, there we go. See, it's completely bugged out, and then I will. Cool, we got our skull. Cool. That's something I bought for the Halloween special. Vibing Out by Rock P. Alright. Time to put the stuff to sleep, including myself. Cool. So, yeah, special shout out to the AU Rust Easy Pure PvE server. Yeah, they do a really good job of it. They have people moderating it. They plan really fun stuff. Again, I don't know if that zombie stuff and trick-or-treating stuff is just a Rust thing or something they've put together. If it is something they've put together, that's pretty freaking epic. Let's just close that out. Got an external website. Yeah, rusteasy.com. That gives me an idea that they'll probably be global and this is just the AU server. Shows how much I know about it, but yeah, it's been really cool. I've had fun. I'll definitely make a plan to do another Rust stream later this week. And again, our plans up to this point were very basic. Even though we didn't really achieve it, I think if I didn't run out of energy like I've just done, we would definitely be able to bat on, go get some guns and stuff like that. I've done it before, trust me. It's a lot of fun once you get the electricity going. But for now, I think we'll just chill, we'll disconnect. It means we'll fall asleep on our bed. And yeah, we'll just come out of it. So, what's up next, y'all? So, as I said, after my stream, but probably tomorrow, I will write up my schedule for the coming weekend. I do have a couple of things happening. It is Halloween, so I've got a cool Halloween event we're arranging for my club on Saturday. And then Saturday night, I'll be going out with some friends potentially for a post-Halloween crazy party night. And then Sunday, I might be going to Hobbiton, so that'll be fun. But what it does mean is that the amount of on-air streaming that I'll be doing and the videos I'll be releasing will be slightly less. So, I will try and put in some good sessions on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but I'll put that on my schedule tomorrow. I'll work it out. But most importantly, like I've said before, I'll say it again, I'd love to get your feedback. What did you think of this? It's a different tempo to what we would normally do. Rust can be quite chill in that regard. But let me know if you enjoyed it. Also, again, the music's super cool. Shout out to Stream Beats by Harris Heller, but also the various songs that I've been playing after that. Hopefully that's okay with y'all. Of course, very important, nextleveljj.com. Please go and check it out. It takes a few seconds, but most importantly, check out my socials, like stuff. We need to grow this channel, and to do that, we can only do it with your help. So, yeah, help me, help you, help me. Tie your tie and you tie my tie, and we'll have a Mai Tai in Paraguay. Clearly I need some sleep, but it's been fun. Take care. We'll catch up soon. See you. Ciao.